Santa Needs Help by Richard Scarry. Santa needs help and he needs it fast. When he breaks the runners on his sleigh on Christmas Eve, he can't deliver any presents. Find out how Sergeant Murphy, Mr. Fixit, and Hilda try to help Santa. Will they be able to save Christmas for everyone in BusyTown? Loli is searching the school library for Hilda. There you are, Hilda. Loli whispers through a bookcase. Have you chosen something to read to the class for story time? Actually, I'd like to read a story I wrote myself, Hilda replies. I'm just worried the class might not like it. Don't be shy, Hilda, replies Loli. Reading your own story is a great idea. I can't wait to hear it. Come on. The class settles down around Hilda. Ahem. Hilda clears her throat. My story is called Santa Needs Help, by Miss Hilda Hippo. It was a snowy Christmas Eve in Sleepy Town, Hilda begins. Everyone was fast asleep. Everyone, that is, except for one very nice and very awake girl who was preparing for the most perfect Christmas ski party ever. Her name was Hilda Hippo. Spurwing. Boom. Poor Hilda. Either your skis are too long, or your doorway is too narrow. Hilda picks up her skis and puts them by the door, to be ready for tomorrow morning. Wow! Just look at all that snow! She exclaims and laughs, looking out of the window. What Hilda was not aware of was that while all that falling snow would be great for skiing, it didn't make things easy for Santa Claus to deliver his presents that night. Ho, no! Why must it snow? Complains Santa. I wish it would melt. I wish it would go, ho, ho. Here's my first stop in Sleepy Town, announces Santa. Little Bridget Murphy's house. Hang on, every dear. Calls a reindeer. This is going to be a tough landing. Inside the house everyone was sleeping quietly. Little did they know what was happening on the roof. Boom. Crash. Ah! Shouts Sergeant Murphy as he wakes up with a start. What's that noise? He hurries to the window. Hello, Sergeant Murphy, says a reindeer hanging from the roof. Could you please help Santa fix his broken sleigh? Sergeant Murphy finds an unhappy Santa atop his roof. This is a disaster. Santa moans. How will I deliver all my presents with a broken runner on my sleigh? How can I fix it? Fix it? Asks Sergeant Murphy. That's it. Mr. Fixit will fix it. Sergeant Murphy hurries on his motorcycle to Mr. Fixit's house. Wake up, Mr. Fixit! Yells Sergeant Murphy. Santa needs your help. Mr. Fixit is fast asleep. Sergeant Murphy tries to seat him in his sidecar, but Mr. Fixit topples in. Boom. Before you can say fix it, Mr. Fixit's asleep again. When they arrive at Sergeant Murphy's house, Mr. Fixit gets to work on Santa's sleigh. Voila! Yawns Mr. Fixit. Now both your sleigh runners are exactly alike. Santa gasps in horror. Now both my runners are broken. He cries. Poor Santa. Next door Hilda is awakened by the noise on Sergeant Murphy's roof. What's going on? Hilda calls from her window. The runners on Santa's sleigh are broken, Sergeant Murphy shouts back. Dear me, wonders Hilda. If Santa can't deliver his presents, then Christmas will be ruined. Suddenly Hilda gets an idea. Why doesn't Santa use my skis as runners? If I give away my skis, I won't be able to go to my ski party tomorrow, Hilda says sadly. But there's only one thing to do, Hilda decides. I've got to save Christmas. Hilda gets dressed and carries her skis to Sergeant Murphy's house. She hands them up to Santa Claus. Hilda, you have saved the day. Sandra says thankfully. Or rather, the night. Sergeant Murphy chuckles. Let me nail those skis onto your sleigh, Sandra. Mr. Fixit offers. Thank you, replies Sandra. This time I think I'll do it myself. My! What a busy Christmas night. Sleep tight, Hilda. In the morning Hilda is awakened by a knock on her door. Oh, dear! Cries Hilda. I must have overslept. Hilda runs to the door. Merry Christmas, Hilda. All her friends say. Are you ready for the ski party? Lowly asks. Poor Hilda sits down and sighs. I can't go skiing with you, she answers. I gave Santa my skis last night so he could fix his sleigh. And what did Santa give you? Lowly asks. Gee, I don't know. Hilda replies. Let's look. Wow! Hanging in Hilda's stocking is a brand new pair of skis. This is the best Christmas present ever! Hilda exclaims, hugging her skis. Come on, Hilda. Lowly says. Now that you're all set, the ski party can begin. Hilda is all set to go, until she realizes she still has to get dressed. And that's the end of my story. Hilda tells the class. Bravo, Hilda! Everybody shouts as they clap. You know, Hilda, Lowly says, I think that was the best Christmas story ever.